Class 10th Science Chapter 12 Board Question Set 1 mark. Name the type of current used in house phone supply. Alternating current. Be given by a cell, that is direct current. Give one application of electromagnetic induction. Electric generator. Name the physical quantity which are indicates by the direction of thumb and forefinger in the Fleming left-hand rule. In Fleming's left-hand rule, thumb indicate direction of motion of the current, forefinger indicate the direction of magnetic field. Name any two applications which are based on the application of heating effect of electric current, room heater and geyser. What constitute the field of a magnet? The region surrounded a magnet where the force of attraction or repulsion by the magnet can be detected constitute the magnetic field and is represented by magnetic field line. How can you show that the magnetic field produced by a given electric current in wire decreases as the distance from the wire increases? This can be shown by continuous decrease in the deflection of magnetic compass needle as it continuously shifts away from the current carrying conductor. How will you use solenoid as to magnetize a steel bar? When steel bar is kept inside a current carrying solenoid along its axis, steel bar can be magnetized. Define magnetic field of a bar magnet. The magnetic field of a bar magnet is the region around the magnet in which force due to magnet can be felt. What is the direction of magnetic field at a given point? So, the direction in which n pole of a small compass needle placed at the point sets itself its direction of magnetic field of that point. Name the two factors that completely define a magnetic field at a point, the strength and the direction of the magnetic field at the given point. Question: what are magnetic field lines? So, a magnetic field line around a magnet is a path along which north pole of magnet compass needle point a magnetic field line gives the direction of magnet field at a point. Of what place of the magnetic are magnified field line closer? Near the pole of the magnet. What is the direction of magnetic field line of a magnet? From N pole toward S pole outside the magnet and from S pole towards N pole inside the magnet. State the observation made by Oersted on the basis of his experiment with current carrying conductor. Every current carrying conductor has a magnetic field around it. State the conclusion that can be drawn from the observation that a current carrying conductor, a wire depicts a magnetic needle placed near it. A magnetic field is produced around a current carrying conductor. What is the shape of magnetic field due to straight current carrying conductor? So, magnetic field line forms concentric circle around the conductor with conductor at the center. How is the strength of magnetic field at a point near a wire related to the strength of electric current flowing in the wire? Strength of magnetic field is directly proportional to the strength of current flowing in the wire. How will the magnetic field around a straight current carrying conductor be affected on increasing the current in the conductor? So, the strength of the magnetic field increases on increasing the current flowing through the conductor. What happens to the magnetic field line due to current carrying conductor when the current is reserved? The direction of the magnetic field gets reserved on changing the direction of the flow of current in a straight conductor. Where will the value of magnetic field maximize? maximum due to current carrying circular conductor at the center of current carrying circular loop. Mention the region of the current carrying solenoid where field lines are parallel straight along the axis of solenoid. Under what condition is the force by a current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field maximized? So, the force acting on a current carrying conductor placed in the magnetic field is maximized when the direction of the current is at right angle to the direction of magnetic field. What is the shape of a current carrying conductor whose magnetic field pattern resembles that of bar magnet, a solenoid coil? When is the force experienced by a current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field? Maximum. The force experienced by a current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field is maximum when direction of the current is at right angle to the direction of magnetic field. Second, minimum. Zero when the direction of current is parallel or anti-parallel to the direction of magnetic field. Why does a current carrying conductor experience a force when it is placed in a magnetic field? A current carrying conductor produces a magnetic field around it. This magnetic field interacts with the extremely applied magnetic field. As a result, the conductor experiences a force. What is the function of a galvanometer in a circuit? The galvanometer is used to detect the flow of current, if any, in circuit. Define the term induced current. Electric current set up in a closed coil circuit whenever magnetic field near it is changing. It is called an induce. Write any one method to induce current in a coil. Whenever magnetic field around a coil is changed, a current is induced in the coil. Name the physical quantity which are indicated by the direction of thumb and forefinger in the Fleming's light hand rule. So, thumb indicates the direction of motion of the current of the conductor and forefinger indicates the direction of magnetic field. Give one application of electromagnetic induction and electric generator. How is the induced current in a secondary coil related to the current in a primary coil? Magnitude of induced current in a secondary coil is directly proportional to the rate of change of current in primary coil. What type of current is given by a cell? So direct current, that is DC. What is electromagnetic induction? Electromagnetic induction is the phenomena of producing induced current in a closed circuit by changing magnetic field near it or by moving the coil of a magnetic field. What type of current is used in household supply? AC current, that is alternating current. What is the frequency of AC being supplied to our homes? That is 50 Hz. An alternating current has a frequency of 50 Hz. How many times does it change its direction in 1 second? 100 times. Name one device that provide an alternating current, an electric generator. Write one advantage of AC and over DC. Electric power in AC can be easily transmitted over long distance without much loss of energy. What are the commonly used color for installation of live, neutral and earth wire used in domestic electric supply? So red for live wire insulation, black for neutral wire and green for earth wire. Insulation cover of which color is conventionally used for earth wire? Wire of green insulation cover is conventionally used for earth wire. Why is an earth wire connected to metallic part of applicants? When an earth wire is connected to metallic part of applicants, any leakage of current to metallic part is safely conducted to the ground. Thus, severely of shock received by a person on touching the metallic part is very much reduced. What potential difference is maintained between the live wire and neutral wire in our domestic electric supply circuit? The live wire. To which wire do you connect fuse with wire in a household circuit with live wire? What is the function of fuse in domestic electric circuit? So a fuse is used to protect the electric circuit in case of short circuiting of circuit or in case of overloading of the circuit. Name the device used to prevent damage to the electrical appliance and the domestic circuit due to overloading electric fuse. Why do we cannot earth wire in a house? Keep to region as a safety measure for the user person. User will not get a serve electric shock even in case of leakage if proper earth wire has been installed. What is the advantage of the third wire of earth connection in domestic electric appliance? It provides it provides a safety measure to your user person and save him from a serve shock even when there is a leakage of current. What is short circuiting? Short circuiting means that the two wires, live and neutral of the domestic electric circuit, have common in contact with each other. What precautions should be taken to avoid the overloading of domestic electric circuit? Too many electrical appliances should not be operated using a single socket. Too many large power rating appliances should not be switched on at a time. A compass needle is placed near current carrying wire. State your observation for the following cases and give reason for the same in case A. Magnetic of electric current in a wire is increased, so deflection of needle increases. Reason: because magnetic field strength due to current carrying wire increases as current in wire increases. B. The compass needle is displaced away from the wire. The deflection in the compass needle decreases as its displacement from the current carrying wire increases. Reason: strength of magnetic field reduced with the increase in the distance from the wire. Insulation cover of which color is conventionally for earth wire? Why is an earth wire connected of to a metallic connected to metallic part of an appliance? For earth wire, green or yellow color installation is used. It provides a low resistance conducting path for the current and maintain the potential of the appliance body with that of the earth. So earth wire is used as safety measure. Explain the role of fuse in series with any electrical appliance in the electric circuit. Role of fuse. It is a safety device connected in series with live wire or with any electrical appliance in an electric circuit. It stops the flow of undue high electric current in the current circuit by melting itself due to rise in temperature as per Joule law of heating. High rating fuse wire has a larger capacity, so it will not stop the flow of any unduly high current. Therefore, electric device cannot be protected from the possible damage. The magnetic field associated with a current carrying straight conductor is in anti-clockwise direction. If the conductor was held along the east-west direction, what will be the direction of the current through it? Name and state the rule applied to determine the direction of current. Direction of current. East-west is determined by right-hand thumb rule. Right-hand thumb rule. If we hold a current carrying conductor by right hand in a such way that the stretched thumb is along the direction of current, then the curly fingers around the conductor represent the direction of current when the curly finger round the conductor represent the direction of field line of magnetic field. A coil of insulated wire is connected to a galvanometer. What would be seen if a bar magnet with its north pole towards one face of coil is moved quickly towards it? Deflection in the galvanometer needle will be more on right side. Second, moved quickly away from the coil. Large deflection in opposite direction as compared to the case first will be seen. Placed near its one face, no deflection. Distinguish between a direct current and alternating current. So direct current. A current always flow in one direction only. Alternating current reverse its direction periodically. The magnitude of current may or may not remain constant. Magnitude of current constitutively change with time. Current obtained from a battery and DC generator is DC current. Current obtained from an AC generator and current in our domestic circuit are Alternating current. Two coil A and B installed insulated wire are kept close to each other. Coil A is connected to a galvanometer while coil B is connected to a battery through a key. What would happen if a current is passed through coil by B by plugging the key? In the both given cases, galvanometers show momentary deflection but in the opposite direction. In coil A, magnetic field line increases in case 1 and decreases in case 2, induces a potential difference across the coil, which set up induced electric current in a coil A. It is shown by the deflection in the galvanometer. This is also known as electromagnetic induction. What is meant by the term frequency of an alternating current? What is the value in India? So frequency of an alternating current is equals to the number of cycle completed in 1 second. In India, frequency of AC is 50 Hz and alternating current is considered to be advantageous over direct current for long range transmission of electric energy because it can be transmitted over long distance to distance place without much loss of electric power as compared to direct current. What is electromagnet? The temporary magnet which retains its magnetism as long as the current passes through the coil wound around the piece of soft iron core. What is meant by the term magnetic field? Why does a compass needle show deflect? Write one application of each of the following. A right hand thumb rule. So right hand thumb rule is used to find the direction of magnetic field in a coil of wire and the electric current in a straight conductor. B. Fleming's left hand rule. Fleming's left hand rule is used to find the direction of force exerted on a current carrying conductor in a magnetic field as in electric motor. What is short-circuiting? State one factor condition that can lead to it. Name a device in the household that acts as a safety measure for it. State the principle of its working. So, short-circuiting when electric current offers very low resistance to the flow of current through it. The current increases heavily and the circuit is said to be or circuited. It occurs when live wire touches the neutral wire. This happens due to damage in installation of the power line. Safety measures device fuse. Working principle of fuse. It works on heating effect of electric current on Joule law of heating. According to this law, the heat produced in a resistor is directly proportional to the square of current for a given resistance for a given current and time for which current flow through the resistor. State one main difference between AC and DC. Why AC is preferred over DC for long range transmission of electric power. So difference between AC and DC, the alternating current reverses its direction periodically whereas the direct current always flow in one direction. AC is preferred over DC because it can be transmitted over long distance without much loss of energy. DC source, battery, AC source, AC generator. How will the magnetic field have produced at a point due to a current carrying circular coil chain if we increase the current flowing through the coil? So increase the current is increased by that is B proportional to I. Second, reverse direction of current through the coil. Reverse on reversing of current. C. Increase the number of turn in the coil. Increase in the number of turn in the coil increase as field is directly proportional to the number of turns. Mention the factor on which direction of force experienced by a current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field depends. So the direction of force experienced by a current carrying conductor depend on direction of current and direction of magnetic field. Under what condition is the force experienced by a current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field maximum? So when the direction of current is to the direction of magnetic field, the force is maximum. What are magnetic field lines? So magnetic field lines are used to represent a magnetic field. How is the direction of a magnetic field at a point determined? A field line is the path along which the north pole of a small compass tends to move. The direction of the magnetic field at a point is given by the direction in which north pole of the compass placed at the point takes. Main difference between an electric motor and a generator. So electric motor is a device which converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. Electric generator is a device which converts mechanical energy into electrical energy. It works on the principle of Fleming left-hand rule. Work on the principle of Fleming left-hand rule. Describe an activity to draw magnetic field line outside a magnetic from one pole to another pole. Take a bar magnet and place it on a sheet of white paper fixed on a drawing sheet. Mark the boundary of magnet. Take a small compromise and place it near the north pole of a magnet. Mark the position of two ends of compass needle. Move the needle to a new position so that its south pole occupy the position previously occupied by its north pole. In this way, proceed step by step till we reach the south pole of magnet and join the pole marked on the paper by a smooth curve. This curve represents a magnetic field line. Describe an activity. Show the magnetic field line formed by a current carrying coil. Take a rectangular cardboard sheet, make two holes in it at suitable distance. Insert a circular coil having large number of turns of enameled copper wire placed through these holes so that the coil is normal to the plane to the cardboard. Complete the electric circuit by joining end of the coil with a battery and a key. Sprinkle iron filling uniformly on the cardboard. Plug the key and gently tap the cardboard. The iron filling arrange themselves along the magnetic field line. The pattern of the iron filling gives the magnetic field line. The pattern of iron filling gives the magnetic field line due to current carrying circular coil. How will the magnetic field produce in a current carrying circular coil if we increase the value of the current? The magnetic field produced in a current carrying circular coil increase on the increasing the value of current, on increasing the distance from the coil of the magnetic field, the value of magnetic field on increasing the number of turn of the circular coil. What is a solenoid? The direction of magnetic field around the straight current carrying conductor is given by right hand thumb rule. According to this rule, imagine holding the current carrying straight conductor in your right hand such that the thumb position towards the direction of current, then the finger of the right hand wrap around the conductor in the direction of the magnetic field. What is solenoid? Mention two ways to increase the strength of the magnetic field of a solenoid. A solenoid is a coil of large number of circular turns of wire wrapped in the shape of a cylinder. On passing electric current, a magnetic field is developed. Magnetic field lines are drawn below. The field is along the axis of solenoid such that one end of the solenoid behaves as north pole and the other south pole. Thus, first field of a solenoid is similar to that of a bar magnet. What are permanent magnet and electromagnet? Magnet having constant magnetic field around them are called permanent magnet. Permanent magnet are used in electric generators, speakers, refrigerators, doors, etc. Material behaving as magnet only when a current is passed through a coil wound around the magnet material are called electromagnet. What is electromagnet? An electromagnet is a rod of magnetic material placed inside a solenoid coil and passing current in solenoid coil. Iron rod begins to behave as a magnet. A metallic conductor is suspended perpendicular to the magnetic field of a horseshoe magnet. The conductor gets displaced toward left when a current is passed through it. What will happen to the displacement of the conductor if the current through it is increased? Second horseshoe magnet is replaced by another stronger horseshoe magnet. On increasing the current flow through the magnetic conductor, The flow experienced by it proportionality increase because F is directly proportional to I. What is alternating current preferred over direct current? So, alternating current is preferred over direct current due to this following reason. AC generator is simple and easy to operate and maintain. AC voltage can be stepped up or stepped down as per convenience. AC can be easily transmitted over long distance.